sorry folks, so we moved into the EOC today and using some EOC radios, but apparently they're not rated for full duty cycles. That's kind of what we've been doing here today. So we just replaced with another radio, and we will use this until one of our commercial radios become available here. So our apologies for that. Why don't we pick up where you guys just left off if somebody wants to relay that info to me, and then we'll continue with the first release. Go ahead.
A2DMG N4ZLK.
N4ZLK. Go ahead.
Yeah, roger that. Right before your radio went down, you were giving out a number for Buncombe County that people could call and leave a message for welfare checks. And I missed the number. I was wondering if you could repeat that over.
Absolutely. It's 828-820-2671. Repeating 828-820-2671. How copy?
I copied 828-820-2671, correct?
That's correct. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Sorry for that happening. So let's go ahead and continue. So that's where we were ending right there. BuncombeReady.org is available to go on the website and do welfare checks and get general information. Although we found the website not as useful as just calling the number. We've looked at the website ourselves, and so it's just not as user-friendly. 828-820-2671 is the phone number to call. You can leave a voicemail, and when they are able to, they will start doing welfare checks. As for the shelters available, we have 3 of them available, although one of them is full. The Ag Center. A lot of people know about the Ag Center in Buncombe County. That is full. Please do not go. They are turning people away. If you have a medical condition only, and that you need to have medical care or any sort of medical needs, the shelter for you to respond to is 10 Genevieve Circle. Repeating 10 Genevieve Circle, and I assume that's in Asheville. I haven't looked it up. I will get the confirmation on that. The next one is the AV Tech Center, and that's in the vicinity of Victoria Drive. We have been told it's actually off of another road, but that gentleman is going to come back and give us the name of that road. But it is in the vicinity of the police station and the AV Tech Conference Center near Victoria Road. We have also been told there are multiple private organizations helping out with this, although they did not give a list of food drops, water drops. There is food and water being dropped into the hardest hit areas, but they would not answer the questions of where they are. There have been no distribution sites also set up yet. They said that they have them, but they are not releasing them at this time. Several tractor trailers are en route with water. They said that water is the biggest concern in the area right now, and they are bringing stockpiles of water in. Buncombe County did have stockpiles of water stockpiled away, but that water is in Swannanoa, and Swannanoa has been, unfortunately, pretty much wiped off the map, and that water is not able to get to. The state is working with FEMA, and everything must go through the state. They were stating that people are requesting FEMA in different ways, shapes, and forms, but everything that FEMA is doing has to be coming from the state. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. The National Guard is on site working and cutting trees and other civil work. They are not in there in any sort of military capacity. The Weaver Fire Chief, let's break one.
Give you a correction on that shelter real quick. It's N1CIS, and then I will leave you alone.
Passable. He said to please use extreme caution. There is absolutely no electricity in Weaverville whatsoever, and most technology, including cell phones, has been cut as well. Although there are, from people on here, some cell services being restored in the area.
It was terrible.
Weaverville has been absolutely cut off. They have techs going in to look at why the water has been cut off, but as of right now, there is no water available in Weaverville. He also said there is no commercial water available. They have no idea when they will get water commercially or from their water plant, as it's been damaged. There is a pharmacy available called Prescription Pad. If you all know where that is in that neck of the woods, Prescription Pad is open, but via drive-through only until 5 p.m. today. The Swannanoa chief was on the call as well. Swannanoa chief was visibly upset and pretty much said the area has been absolutely devastated. Crews are going up to, trying to get up 70, but it's impassable. He said parts of old Highway 70 are completely gone. The road does not exist anymore. He said bridges are out and bridges will need to be replaced along with multiple roads. He said there are 2 private helos that are dropping food and water at the Harley-Davidson store off Interstate 40 and at the firehouse, although he would not give any specifics as to when those are coming, probably for obvious reasons. He also said the old Beacon site is completely gone and that there are multiple neighborhoods that are completely destroyed. That is from Swannanoa. Break.
Brian, let me break you. N1CIS.
We'll get to you and you just finished. We're just about done. The Buncombe County Sheriff.
Nobody can hear you.
And he said that 10 people in Buncombe County thus far are confirmed deceased. He said that the number is likely to rise, but 10 are confirmed at this time. And that is countywide. As for highways, the only thing they said on this particular update was 26 East is open and 26 to the Tennessee line is closed. 40 is open for emergency traffic only, heading eastbound and westbound. There is, actually, I think he said eastbound was completely closed and eastbound only had 1 lane open, if I'm not mistaken. That is what we have to report at this time. There is one more thing I want to pass, and I'm going to put a disclaimer out on it first, but there is a helicopter service available. This helicopter service is available for emergencies only. Emergencies only. Let's confirm what an emergency is for some folks who don't understand what that truly means. A broken leg, a broken finger, a broken arm, a dislocated shoulder, that is not an emergency. Please use your splinting abilities that we were all taught as children and do that. If emergency consists of a stroke, a heart attack. Unfortunately, in the world of EMS, a person that is in cardiac arrest means not breathing, no heartbeat. While it is an emergency, they will not fly a patient like that. So please do not call if you find a body that is in it, you're performing CPR on. That is not something that can be transported. You do not do CPR in the air. So that is what we have there. That phone number is 919-497-5511, extension 1. Repeating 919-497-5511, extension 1. That is a company called Total Flight Services, and that's being in conjunction with the North Carolina Bell Association. Please be prepared to answer questions if you do call, although we have been told that the best way to contact them at this time is solutions@totalflight.com. That's solutions@totalflight.com. That is everything we have to report at this time from that press release. There have been no other press releases that we have been told about from any other affected counties. There was a break. Go ahead.
Your radio is terrible. You're fading fast. This is N1CIS. I'm the break. CQ, this is KO4GYW in Swannanoa. Radio check over. I got you loud and clear. Roger, sir. Thank you. What's your location? Over. K4SOT Mobile.
K4 ELM and Marion.
Good signal.
Net control.
Station's hold one. Net control may be down. He's not answering. Stand by. Net control, you copy? KC4 KQC, Johnny, this is N1CIS. Is net control down again? If so, I'll take temporary.
Yeah, that's what I'm checking on right now. I'll let you know in just a second. If you want to go ahead and take temporary, that would be great. And we'll get him to come back shortly. KC4 KQC, clear and stand by.
Okay, my call is N1CIS. I will assume net control for temporary status. I'm able to take notes to pass to net control, and I have some knowledge in my mind that I've copied from other repeaters and from the county in Buncombe County. Anyone calling, come now.
This is KN4 UOR. How do you copy? Over.
Just a break for net control here. If you guys are hearing this station, we are at the EOC and we are going to move back to our operations that we did yesterday where we were having no radio issues. So we will be back here shortly. Please continue to pass information, but net control will be back at the original location in just a little while. K2DMG.
K2BH, this is N1CIS. You can copy. I'll take temporary until you get back to your station. KN4 UOR call. You're making the machine well. 5-5. Good. Copy.
This is KN4 UOR. I tried to get in yesterday with my handheld and was unable, but I'm now on my base and my outside antenna. Thank you much for the response. Over.
Roger that. Moving to next contact, pertinent information and emergency traffic.
Kilo 1 Juliet uniform.
Just for net control. Next station, come now.
Kilo 1 Juliet uniform.
KO1 Juliet uniform, go.
Kilo 1 Juliet uniform. I have a welfare report from the pastor of Irwin First Baptist Church in Irwin, Tennessee. If someone is able to take his information and pass it on to some of the congregation members, I'm sure that it would be greatly appreciated for a large majority of that community.
Okay, I hear you well, K1 Juliet uniform. There is another station in the background trying to make it. We are not able to copy you. Please increase power or get to higher ground. K1 Juliet uniform, go ahead with your traffic from the pastor of Irwin, Tennessee. So that's First Baptist Church?
Yep, that is correct. It is Pastor Buddy Corbin and his wife Frances. They are doing well. They have resources that they need. They have family. And if a message could be passed to one Logan Dingle, who is the Assistant City Manager in Elizabethton, Tennessee, tell me when ready to copy the phone number.
Okay, give me the name of the preacher again. Folks, let's go slow so I can make sure I get detailed notes and proper notes. Go ahead with their names, and I do have Logan Dingle, Assistant City Manager of Irwin, or I believe you said Irwin. Correct me and give me the rest of that information.
That's a good copy. I've got the pastor's name is Buddy, as in your friend, and his wife Frances, common spelling. Last name Corbin. That's Charlie, Oscar, Bravo, Romeo, India, November. Looking to send a message to Logan Engel. Let me know when you're ready for the phone number.
Okay, go ahead with his phone number and tell me where he's the assistant city manager of.
Good copy that from Mr. Corbin. He is the city manager of Elizabethton, Tennessee, assistant city manager of Elizabethton, Tennessee, and his phone number is 850-5331.
Okay, so message from Betty and Buddy and Francis, excuse me, to Logan. Logan's number 865-850-5331. Do you have a number to get back in touch to let the pastor know that message was passed? And also, I will need the message.
I can give you his number. I will also be up in the area again in the next 2 days to pass any messages. Buddy Corbin's phone number is 828-768-3548. How copy?
828-768-3548, and he is in Irwin, Tennessee. Okay, message to pass to Logan.
That's a good copy. He just wanted to let him know that, and ask him to let their congregation know that they are healthy and safe and happy, and everything is good, and that their thoughts and prayers are with them.
Okay, and that is from the assistant city manager to the preacher, or preacher back to the manager?
That is from the preacher who lives in Weaverville, North Carolina, to his congregation via the assistant city manager in Elizabethton.
Copy that. Okay, sorry for the confusion there. All is well. Congregation good. They are good. Let the congregation know. Let everybody know everybody's good. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to do that right there. Sounds good. I will get that out, and we will either get back with you or someone will call and try to call Buddy directly.
That's a good copy.
So if you need somebody to make that call, I have cell service.
Okay, to break in there, go ahead and make that call to 865-850-331. Letting the person that answers that phone to let their congregation and everyone know that preacher Buddy and his wife Frances are okay. Everything is well, and let me know what you find out back there.
Send again number.
Number to call, 865-850-5331. Repeating, 865-850-5331. And the callback number to relay the message back that it was sent when you're ready.
Send it.
Roger that. You're, like I said, you're calling Logan on that one, but on the number to call back, you'll be calling Buddy, the preacher, to let him know the message was passed. His number is 828-768-3548. 3548. That is 828-768-3548. Good copy?
That's a good QSL. I need to call Logan first and let him know that Buddy's okay and the congregation's okay, and then call Buddy to let him know I got a hold of Logan, correct?
Correction.
I got the correction, and I think what the correction will be is you're calling Logan to tell the congregation that the preacher is okay, preacher and his wife. Correction, if I mess that, go ahead.
Nope, that's clear. That's good.
Good copy. I'm on it. K4 SOT. Break.
Stand by 1 second break. K4 SOT, thank you for taking care of that. Go ahead, break. N1, see, I have net control. Go ahead.
This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Go ahead.
We're looking for someone in the Concord Baptist Church area of Burnsville, Yancey County. Looking for a welfare check on a couple of ladies on Tooties Creek Road area. Over.
Emma. Okay, I've got Burnsville, Concord Baptist Church, welfare check needed for 2 ladies. Go ahead with the rest.
This is already on Dan's list, and just looking for someone in Burnsville that is in that Tooties Creek area. Over.
Okay, is that where the 2 ladies are located?
2 ladies are at 1199 Wildwood Drive. 1199 Wildwood Drive.
Okay, 1199 Wildwood Drive in Burnsville, Concord Baptist Church area. Looking for that welfare check. It's on Dan's list. I'll remind him of it.
I would have a couple of hands right in the area, but I'm sure they're monitored. They're lost, so
Station, with that last transmission, you are not making the machine well. Please increase power move to higher ground. You're not making the machine well at all. Try again to see if I can copy you.
Roger, can you copy me better?
Believe I can take it out. Your call sign?
Area, but I'm not sure if it's on
I wasn't able to get anything there. Try again when you higher ground or more power if you can. I could not copy any of that.
Does he have phone service?
Station, we could not hear very well. Do you have phone service?
No, sir, not the phone. All right, we've had some technical difficulties in the EOC here. We have just switched from amateur radio to Motorola. How does the Motorola sound?
Okay, you're sounding better there. Let me know when you're ready to take what I've had if you haven't copied it. You were a lot better yesterday.
All right, QSL, I'm better yesterday. Let's go with what we got for now with this gentleman that's got some information, and if we need to, we will revert back to the home QTH where we have the higher power. Let's go with what the gentleman had while we were gone. Go ahead and start passing.
Okay, this N1CIS, this is Scott, temporary net control. All right, what I have to pass now is when we've got somebody working on it, K4SOT is working on this. Let me know when you're ready to copy.
Go ahead, I'm ready.
Okay, the message is from Buddy and Francis. He is the preacher of the first, oh, by the way, hold up, his last name is Corbin. He is the first preacher of the First Baptist Church in Irwin, Tennessee. His phone number, 828-768-3548. 828-768-3548. We're going to let the machine drop. Okay, he was passing the message to his congregation via the assistant city manager in Elizabeth, Tennessee. Phone number for that subject is 865-850-5331. The message is just to let he wants the congregation to know that him and his wife are fine, everything is well. He's in Weaverville, North Carolina. Next message when you're ready.
Go ahead.
Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo. Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo. Call in about the two ladies at 1199 Wildwood Drive in Burnsville. So it's already on your list, still needing that welfare check. Advised they are in the Concord Baptist Church area. Burnsville. How copy?
Copy.
K4 SOT report.
SOT go.
Roger, I got a hold of Logan, the assistant city manager, and passed that message. I have a message from her to Buddy. Buddy's phone is not working right now. Do you want me to send the message here?
Break. Does the second braking station have something to do with this?
Yes, I was the one that relayed the original message, and I will have contact with Buddy within the next day or two. This is Kilo 1 Juliet uniform. Go ahead.
Roger. Are you prepared to copy?
Yep, go ahead, send it.
Guillermo and Clarissa's mother died in floodwaters. Her sister was with her and was rescued. Becky Love's house was lost. She lost everything, but she is alive. Missy's brother Mike lost his home. Paul and Missy lost property, but their home is okay, and they are having a 3 p.m. prayer for the community. How copy?
I got Guillermo and Clarissa, as well as Becky Love, and then I need you to repeat Missy.
Missy's brother Mike lost his home. Paul and Missy lost some property, but their home is okay. 3 p.m. prayer for the community.
All right, I've got Guillermo and Clarissa lost their life. sister survived. Becky Love lost home, is alive. Missy's brother Mike lost home. Paul and Missy lost property, but okay.
Correction. Guillermo and Clarissa's mother lost their life. Guillermo and Clarissa are alive.
That's a good copy.
K4 SOT standing by.
Okay, thank you so much for making that call. I really appreciate it.
7-3s, buddy.
Net control.
Let's finish with N1 CSI. Go ahead, N1 CSI, with any further message.
N1 CIS, okay, no problem. That's all the messages I have. Ferniehurst, I give you the spelling on that. That is Fernihrst. Ferniehurst. That's going to be 16 Ferniehurst Drive. Turns off of Victoria Road just past the 340 block. That is the correction there, and that is the shelter for non-medical regular use, and still no major supplies. Also be advised, the Ag Center, if anybody needs to go there, if they have an animal, they still have to go to the Ag Center. If they have a dog, cat, whatever, they have to go to the Ag Center. And they're, based on what I was told, they're not turning them away. They'll let them sit down and they'll give them water and give them something to eat maybe, but they're not, and then they just can't stay there. This is N1 CIS, that is all I have. I will be standing by, in and out.
All right, thank you very much for that information. We got the correction on the correction of the AB Tech Center conference there. Thank you. All right, there was another break in there. Let's take him and go.
Net control, this is Alpha Echo 4 Echo Papa.
Alpha Echo 4 Alpha Papa, go.
We've got a group of hams in Swannanoa. We're wanting to set up a simplex frequency. We were figuring the folks over at EOC might want to do frequency management on this. So we were open to suggestions. We were looking at the 2-meter call frequency for communication in the local Swannanoa area.
The EM Center in Buncombe County is not available to assist at this point in time, by what we've been told. If you want to use 5.2 and it's not being used by anybody else, that's a fine frequency, or stay with somewhere within that area, 5.5, 5.45, 4.6, 4.7, somewhere in there. That would be a perfect 2-meter frequency to use for simplex.
Okay, we were looking at a 146.520, which is the 2-meter call frequency.
Yep, that's fine as long as it's not being used. Just be prepared, though, just so you know, if there's any sort of enhancements, 5.2 gets busy, so that might be something you want to take into consideration.
Will do.
This is KQ4NLB.
NLB, go.
Has anyone been to Busick lately? We're trying to reach some family.
Negative, I have not heard of that town, I'm sorry.
If anyone listening knows the status of the Mount Mitchell golf course around Big Ridge Court in Busick, let me know.
Net control.
Can you tell me if 26 North coming out, going up the mountain to Hendersonville is opened up?
QSL 26 North, also known as 26 West, is open going north into Hendersonville. Thank you. Let's go back to that other one. Did anybody have any information around the golf course of
Mount Mitchell.
Net control. I just turned it off. Net control. Yeah, we'll trying to get you. There's somebody keying in. If you can hear me, go ahead. This is Net Control.
N4 EDX Mobile. N4 EDX Mobile. 26 eastbound. 26 eastbound is open, but only about 5 or 10 miles an hour.
QSL 26 eastbound open at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Not a problem. Copy that. Can you confirm 26 westbound north of Hendersonville coming into Asheville? Is that open?
Yeah, I'm working 2 radios. Sorry. It sounds like they just opened it.
Okay, as you make your way back into the Swananoa area, if you can confirm that for me, that would be great. Break. Go ahead, break. And on CIS here, okay, 26 from South Carolina up to Asheville, open, very slow westbound. At sections, they were trying to use that for convoys only, so use only if absolutely necessary. Also, the contact in Swananoa with the simplest frequency, could you come back? I have some information for you. Break. All right, let's go ahead. This is KK4ZAI. Is anybody covering Etowah? I say again, is anybody covering or got information on Etowah? I need a health and welfare check for a dialysis patient. We have had nobody come in from that area as of yet. Break. Break, you go ahead.
I'm going to be heading out to Horseshoe. I can make a quick pop over to Etowah to do a check-in on somebody. This is Kilo 1 Juliet uniform. If you can pass their information, I'll pop over there in a couple minutes and check it out.
Roger, station KK4ZAI. You ready to copy?
Go ahead and send it.
Roger. The name is Karen Scalo. I spell Kilo Alpha Romeo Echo November Sierra Kilo Alpha Lima Yankee Oscar. How copy?
I copy Karen, conventional spelling, Scalo, Sierra Kilo, Alpha Lima, Oscar.
Close enough. Got a cell phone and an address. Let me know when you're ready.
Cell phones are going to be a no-go in the area. Go ahead and give me the address, though.
Roger. Address is 40, I say again, 40 Sagebrush Circle. Sagebrush Circle. Name there is Karen, and her boyfriend Denny is supposed to be getting dialysis treatments 3 days a week, and we don't have any status. Any info would be great.
I got a good copy of Karen Scalo with Denny at 40 Sagebrush Circle in Etowah. And could you give me your call sign again?
Roger. Call sign is Kilo Kilo 4 Zulu Alpha India. I say again, Kilo Kilo 4 Zulu Alpha India. Randall, and I can give you my cell as well if you want to ping me on that. I'm going to be monitoring the radio sporadically.
I know that in that area that cell phones are not going to work. I live very close to that area, but I will come back onto the net as soon as I make contact with them and leave a message with net control if you're not available.
Roger, I really appreciate this. This is for a dear friend of mine, and she's worried about her mother. She's also got Alzheimer's, so be prepared. KK4ZAI standing by. Thank you all. I love this community. We're going to break in here with just some information about the Mars Hill area. We are being told that FEMA is on site in Mars Hill with food and supplies. This is going to be at the Mars Hill University. All remaining students on site are being moved to a central dorm, and other dorms are going to be used as shelter. But FEMA is on site with food and supplies for anybody in the Mars Hill area. That was just passed to us. Also, anybody that was out there looking for a Haley Benton has been located. a female in there. It said net control. Female only. Go ahead.
Yes, this is, Zero NMF. I called earlier looking for a Marcus welfare check. Was anybody able to reach him?
And where was that? Maybe I didn't take that call earlier. Go ahead with that address and we'll look for it here.
There was no address. It was in Asheville, and I only had a phone number.
I have had no reports of that. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Zero NMF out.
N4DED. Something PUD, something like that. Go ahead.
This is November 4, Delta Echo Delta. Make a quick call. W4PUK N4DED. Control, if you hear of a W4PUK David Belenko, please tell him that his son is popping Sam's gas going into Tennessee. All is well. Thank you.
Copy that. Thank you, sir. K2DMG net control. Anybody anywhere? Go ahead. Break.
N1 CIS. I believe I heard that station he was looking for over on Spivey, 146-910. If they can get him over there. Also, I need to get a hold of that bunch in Swananoa if I can.
All right, let's start with N4DED. Did you copy that information about Spivey Mountain?
I've received the information. All correct. N4DED.
All right, perfect. Thank you. There was a couple of folks over there in Swananoa that were setting up a simplex station. I think it was AE4 Alpha Papa, if I'm not mistaken. Are you on frequency, K2DMG? Sir, those hams are not answering the Swananoa area.
N4EDX Mobile. I am eastbound on I-40 in about 10 or 15 minutes from Swananoa. Roger that. When you get into Swananoa, 146.52, they're setting up a simplex frequency. See if they can hit Spivey Mountain, because Spivey Mountain has someone in Buncombe EOC today.
There was a double there. Can you repeat that about the EOC?
Roger that. The folks in Swananoa, if they can go to Spivey Mountain, they have someone over there in the EOC today that could probably help them relay and get information.
Copy that. Thank you very much for that info.
This is November 4, Sierra Zulu Foxtrot. N4SZF, I'm going to take over for N2DNG here for just a little bit. Takes a little bit of a break. We are in the Iredell County EOC, and we're here to help take any kind of traffic we can in or out. So this is the N4SZF net control. Any call anywhere.
Net control.
Go ahead.
This is N4ATJ. My name's Tony, and I'm the EC for Gaston County. If y'all would need any assistance, I have members that are ready to deploy to any area. Just reach out to us, let us know. Again, I'm the EC for Gaston County, and we're available if the need would arise.
Okay, Tony, thank you very much. Let me make sure I got your call right. November 4, Echo Tango Juliet.
Second 12.
Stand by 1 second. Is your Tony, is your call November 4 ET ATJ?
Yeah, go ahead. It's November 4 Alpha Tango Juliet, N4 ATJ.
Perfect, got it. N4 ATJ, and you're with Galveston County, and you guys are ready to deploy. I'm not sure any place that we can deploy right now, but if you guys can just monitor and see where you can jump in and help, that would be great.
Just let us know, and I'm good on QRZ if y'all need to reach out to me. N4 ATJ, back over to net.
All right, great. Thank you very much, N4 ATJ. This is N4SZF net control. Any call anywhere. Sounds like some digital there. This is N4SZF. I'm in Iredell County EOC. We're trying to monitor, help pass any information, health, welfare in and out of western North Carolina. So we're here for anybody that we can help in any way. Dan's got some really good notes here, and I'll leave it for him to kind of give the briefing here back in a little bit. But I know there's a lot of folks out there willing to help. So this is N4SZF, standing by for any call anywhere that we can assist. Kilo Quebec 4, November Tango Romeo. Kilo Quebec 4, November Tango Romeo, go ahead. Got a couple here that I'm trying to do welfare checks on, third party. One would be in the Waynesville area, Crimes Cove Road, 067 Crimes Cove Road, looking for a Laylee Nonagam. Reporting back on the welfare check, or are you looking for someone on Crimes Cove Road? We're looking for somebody on Crimes Cove Road, or just the status of the area even. Okay, anyone have any experience, any input on Crimes Cove Road in Waynesville? Okay, nothing heard. Please continue to monitor, and we have had some folks in and out here all morning and yesterday, so even though we don't have a reply back now, we may have somebody later. Thank you. I've got two in the Burnsville area as well, if you're able to take a look at those. Okay, do we have anybody in the Burnsville area? Anybody in the Burnsville area that can do some couple health and welfare checks? Okay, nothing heard, but if you want to go ahead and pass the information, we'll go ahead and log it down and pass it along if we get other folks in. Thank you. The first one would be the 129 Hughes Cemetery Road. That's actually Bakersfield, and we're looking for any kind of information on the Barcelo or the Riddell family. They're all the same address, 129 Hughes Cemetery Road, Bakersfield. Can you give me that road one more time? 129 something Cemetery Road. 129 Hughes Cemetery Road. Is that Hughes Cemetery, Hotel United Golf and Hotel Sierra, something like that? Affirmative. Got it, 129 Hughes Cemetery Road, and give me the family name one more time. There's two families. One is Barcelo, Bravo, Alpha, Romeo, Sierra, Echo, Lima, Oscar, Uniform. Second family is Riddell, Romeo, India, Delta, Lima, Echo.
Got it, Barcelo and Riddle families, 129 Hughes, Cemetery Road in Burnsville. And let's see, your call is KQ4 ENTR. And go ahead with Waynesville Climbs Cove Road again. Pass the name along.
So that was 2067 Climbs Cove Road, looking for a Lely, Lima, Alpha, Yankee, Lima, India, Nottingham, Lely, India, or Lely, Nottingham.
Got it. We'll pass that information along once we get some contacts. There are a couple of websites, if you guys are familiar with or have website internet access. I know there's not a lot of access, but the United Way is logging some health and welfare messages also, and also what was the other one? Buncomready.org. So we're going to post them a couple different places for anybody that doesn't have internet access. This is Net Control, Iredell County ESC.
I need pass information.
Go ahead and pass information.
Yes, I was trying to reach the KQ4 NTR. Was that his call? This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo.
Local, that's 4 November Tango Romeo.
Yes, are you in the Burnsville area, and are you, do you have phone service, over?
I am not in Burnsville. I am about 10 miles north of Waynesville, an area called Iron Duck. I do have phone service.
Yeah, a family member in Florida is looking for somebody in Burnsville, and he has a phone number, and he just needs someone to monitor the repeater in case someone gets back from Burnsville and call him.
Go ahead and give me that phone number and the name.
Number is 352-494-5134.
352-494-5134.
His name is Reed, and his call sign is Kilo 9, Romeo Foxtrot Tango.
That's Reed, Kilo 9, Romeo Foxtrot Tango, number 352-494-5134.
Yes, QSL, and should I give him your number?
That would be fine. My number is 828-627-3948.
Okay, the only thing I was really missing was the area code, but I assume that was 828-627-3948.
Affirmative.
Thank you, KQ4 NTR, Whiskey 4, NTK 73. I really appreciate it.
73.
Break. Excellent. Thank you guys for passing that information. Go ahead, Break.
Net Control, this is KK4ZAI Randall. I'm in Charlotte, Huntersville, North Carolina, and I can pass traffic from you to people here. If the people up there, we need to get word to somebody down here in the Charlotte region, I'm more than happy to do that. Over.
All right, excellent. KK4ZAI in Huntersville. That's great to hear. We are in Iredell County, and we're very similar, but we're open to all help we can get. So if you want to monitor this frequency or monitor Spivey Mountain, I know 146910 is also operational, I believe, and 14652, of course, up in Swananoa. So
And the HF frequency may be active. You can always try 7.232, might be 4. Go up and down just a little bit. But yeah, good. Thanks, KK4ZAI, for being there.
Message.
Go ahead, message.
Roger, this is K4SOT. I'm back on station, in and out. I have cell signal. If somebody needs to get a message out, you can contact me directly. Kilo 4 Sierra Oscar Tango.
Okay, and what's your location again?
I live in Green Hill area. Currently, I am in Rutherfordton. Green Hill is in Rutherford County, North Carolina.
Thank you for being there, K4SOT. Cell service in Green Hill, Rutherford County. All right, this is N4S's County, and we'll stand by for any call anywhere.
Kilo Mike 4, November, India, Yankee.
AM4NIA, go ahead.
Yeah, I've been listening for a while. I'm doing a relay to kind of the middle of the state there. My sister lives in Roxborough. Wonder if you got any information on Chandler.
Okay, you're looking for information on Chandler, correct? North Carolina.
Yes, that is correct. It's actually 136 Robertson Cove Road.
Okay, do we have anybody in Chandler, North Carolina? Okay, don't hear anybody there right now, but we got the information down and we can kind of track it and see if we get somebody over there.
Okay, thank you very much, Net Control. You're doing a great job, and I'll be monitoring from Tennessee.
Great, thanks again for everyone's help. This is N4SZF Net Control, Iredell County. We're standby for any call anywhere that we can help. Go ahead, contact. I got Kilo Quebec 4 maybe, and then the rest of it's a lot of noise. If you can kind of move around just a little bit, see if you can hear the repeater just a little bit better, we'll try again. Go ahead. The female voice, try it one more time. Okay, nothing heard. Keep trying to move around or a little higher ground or something, and we'll see. Try to give us a call back. We're standing by for any call anywhere.
Net Control.
Go ahead.
I've got 2 well checks. One is in Black Mountain, one is in Chandler. I understand you don't have everybody in Chandler right now.
Yeah, that's true. No one in Chandler, and I think we looked earlier for Black Mountain. But let's try again. Anyone in Chandler or anyone in Black Mountain? Okay, yeah, nothing heard. Is it, you can pass the information along? You want us to drop it on one of the websites or hold it and see if we get somebody in the area?
Yeah, if you could drop one in Black Mountain on the website, possibly concerning issues. Mother did briefly hear from her son. Sound like the north battery got cut off. Hasn't spoken to him since yesterday morning.
Okay, I got bits and pieces of that. Try it one more time. I think it was something about a mother and a son.
Yeah, the Black Mountain one, a mother heard from her son briefly yesterday morning, and then their communication got cut, and she hasn't heard from him since. It sounded like things were going bad. If you could drop that on the website, I can't seem to get it to work.
Okay. Which website did you try, real quick?
The bunkemready.org.
Okay, yeah, we've had good success with that one, so we'll drop it there. And see if you can give me some more information, name and address.
Okay, it is a Mr. Wright, W-R-I-G-H-T. His address is 396 Avena, A-V-E-N-A Road, Black Mountain.
Copy that, Mr. Wright, 396 Avena, A-V-E-N-A Road.
QSL, that is correct.
Right. All right, do you have information for this gentleman?
Yeah, give me the welfare check in Candler. I can't get out at the moment to get it, but see what I can do. Let's get the information for it. If time goes slow, I'm going to try to copy it all down. I'll need contact information, who to call back to.
QSL, it is 105 Tail Feather Lane, Candler. The gentleman is Matt Wilson, who needs to be checked on. I will be on repeater. You can contact me. This is Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Hotel.
Roger that. I still got that on my list up here. All right, let me see what I can do. I'm going to call another guy and see if he can help us out. I'll come back to the station as soon as I have some information.
QSL, thank you.
Break.
And I heard the break, and you'll be next, but let me ask, who was the gentleman going to check in Candler? Sorry.
Matt Wilson, M-A-T-T-W-I-L-S-O-N, Matt Wilson.
All right, excellent. Thank you very much. Go ahead, breaking station.
This is KQ4NTD QSL.
KQ4NTD, much better. Yes, go ahead.
I'm not far from 2067 Crimes Cove Road. Do you want me to check on them?
Yes, so 2067 maybe, Clines Cove Road. I have a name, and KQ4NTR, you still listening?
KQ4NTR.
Okay, if you want to go direct with KO, let's see, KQ4NTD.
I'm on.
KQ4NTR, do you have a contact for 2067 Crimes Cove Road, QSL?
Looking for Laylee Nottingham, Lima Alpha Yankee Lima India.
Leela Nottingham. Is that correct?
That is correct. I'm doing this for a third party.
All right, I'll head on out.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Right.
Excellent. Thank you very much for passing that information and picking it up. Go ahead, breaking station.
Direct contact, please, with another station.
Yeah, go ahead.
N1CIS calling KO4PHH.
Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Hotel, go ahead.
Oscar 4 Papa Hotel. Who do we need to tell Matt is checking on him? Let him know who's checking. Who are we checking? Oh, guys, we're checking on him for someone else, I take it.
Yeah, it is a Lori Thompson who is checking on him, a Lori Thompson.
Net control.
Stand by. DN1CIS, good copy, Lori Thompson. Let me see what I can do. I will be clear this channel, working on this welfare check, 105 tail feather lane camera. All right, excellent. Any other further on tail feather lane contacts?
USL, this is KO4PHH. I will have a phone number shortly. Could not. I wrote it somewhere, couldn't find it. I'll have a phone number for Mrs. Thompson.
All right, excellent. Thank you guys very much. And ladies, go ahead and somebody on net control.
Net control, this is N4EDX Mobile. Good traffic for Long Branch Road, FB3, Long Branch Road. I've got a walker who's going to carry messages, and I heard it called earlier.
All right, I'm going to transfer you back to Dan here. Dan's got the information, and we will relay that to you. Thanks.
Roger, I'm at the bottom of Long Branch. It is closed. It's inaccessible. The bridge is out at the bottom of Long Branch. And there's probably 100 or more families up there. But I've got a walker here who's going to go all the way to the top. So any messages for Long Branch, I'll be standing by. We're sitting here waiting on those. N4 EDX Mobile.
Okay, N4EDX, thank you for going back to that area, and you have somebody on foot. Give me just a minute to go back through all the pages. That was early this morning where that person, and I just found it. We are looking for Tim Martin. Tim Martin, 873 Long Branch Road. How copy? 873 Long Branch.
I copy. And what was the name again?
Tim Martin. Tim Martin.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I copied that earlier. It could be literally hours. Are they just seeking information on that individual?
Yes, the son, Ian, K4DWI, is looking for information on his father at that address.
Do you know if they have a telephone number? I don't know the service. They're supposedly bringing in some temporary towers, but I have no cell phone service this far up the valley.
Yeah, I did not get a telephone number from Ian. He was just requesting if anybody would be able to check on his father at that address. We've looked at it here on Google Maps. It's definitely back there in the woods. So anything you can do, that'd be fantastic. But don't hurt yourself trying. We will be all day. So if it takes you all day to get there and it's something you're willing to do, we'll be happy to take that report. And hopefully that gentleman's okay. But if it's not safe, we ask you not to do it.
It'll be tomorrow before the messages come back down. It'll be tomorrow before the messages come back down from Long Branch Road.
Okay, QSL. Well, we got it here in the log here that you guys are in that area, and you're going to attempt to make contact. And if it's tomorrow, that's tomorrow. It is what it is, and we'll look forward to hearing any sort of report from that area.
Yes, it is. I'm further up B3, and it's horrible. It's apocalyptic. It's beyond description.
I completely understand, sir. Thank you for doing everything you can, and we'll wait to hear back from you. K2DMG. This is net control. Anybody, anywhere, go ahead.
Interrogative.
There was somebody that was so fast I didn't catch it. Try it again.
K4SOT, interrogative. Is there any news on the North Carolina National Guard being activated?
Yes, National Guard is on scene. They are performing civil work, meaning cutting trees and other type of civil work. They are not in any sort of military capacity.
Thank you.
Net control.
Go ahead for net control.
This is Kilo Golf 4, Whiskey Yankee Foxtrot. I'm in Bowling Springs, North Carolina. I have a neighbor who has a friend in Burnsville that she would like a wellness check.
There are quite a few wellness checks requested in the Burnsville area. If you'd like to go ahead and give me that information, if we have somebody that becomes available in Burnsville, we will be happy to pass it. But as of yet, we have not had anybody available to get around in Burnsville today. But to go ahead with the information.
Okay, thank you. The name is Julie Eldridge, E-L-D-R-I-G-E, and she lives at 567 Elk Shoal in Burnsville, North Carolina. I tried calling and QSO.
The only thing I caught out of that was her name and her address. Everything else was that you said was completely static. If you want to go ahead with the second part of your message. KG4Y or WYF K2DMG. If you want to go with the rest of the message, we got the name and the address. We did not catch anything else.
The name and the address should be sufficient. The phone number, she tried calling her, but it goes to voicemail, so just the name and address would suffice.
Okay, do we have a contact info if we are able to make contact?
You can contact me at KG4WYF. I will be monitoring. My phone number is 704-473-2540.
Okay, QSL got it. Thank you, sir.
Echo Papa.
Echo Papa.
Caldwell County, Lenore area. Only T-Mobile phones are working. KE2EP.
Copy. T-Mobile phones are working in Caldwell County. Thank you.
Delta Ocean Radio.
Delta Ocean Radio. Go ahead.
This is KB3DOR. Thanks for picking me up and what you're doing. We got a welfare check. I want to give you a third-party traffic here, and she's going to give you the information. QSL.
Go ahead.
Hey, third party. I've got a friend who's got a family up in Black Mountain. She hasn't heard from them. Her son and his wife, Sherry. Her son is Peter Bennett. Address is 144 Reservoir Road, Black Mountain. His phone is not charged. Her contact number is 828-781-5267. Her name is Sharon Bennett. Looking for son Peter Bennett. Wife is disabled and can't walk out.
Okay, QSL, copy that. Black Mountain. We're looking for Peter Bennett at 144 Reservoir Road. Anybody in the Black Mountain area able to assist on this one? 144 Reservoir Road, Black Mountain. And nothing heard on a possible welfare check for that area, but we have it circled. If we hear somebody that comes up in that area, we'll be happy to pass it along to them.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate it. You're doing a good job. KB3DOR.
Thank you, sir. K2DMG net control.
KD2GMD, KD2GMD, K4FPG in Tennessee with an inquiry.
just 1 minute. Gentlemen and ladies, I'm taking a call from local government here. Stand by. Alright, K2DMG back. Sorry, had some information from local government here locally, so thank you for everybody standing by. Anybody else? Go ahead.
K4FPG in Tennessee with an inquiry.
Alright, the Tennessee station. Yes, go ahead. I'm sorry, I missed your call. Somebody walked on you, but I caught the Tennessee. Go ahead.
Kilo 4 Foxtrot Papa Golf, K4FPG. I have a request from a lady in Oakdale, Tennessee for the welfare of a lady in Franklin, North Carolina. I have you pass that on to you.
Yes, we'll go ahead and take that information. If anybody is currently in the Franklin, North Carolina area, please listen up. We're looking for a welfare check in Franklin, North Carolina. Go ahead with that info, sir.
Okay, the name is Judy Joy Spurlock. Judy Joy Spurlock. She lives at 10 Pauline Circle in Franklin, North Carolina. Telephone number 822-831-8700. A lady, a friend of hers in Oakdale, Tennessee, by the name of Selena Ebel, Selena, S-E-L-I-N-A-E-B-L-E, has not been able to contact her and would like her to call her or get a hold of her if possible. Do I need to repeat anything? This is K4FPG in Tennessee.
Negative, that was a good copy. The 828-331-8700 number you gave me, is that to Judy or is that to Selena?
That is the telephone number of Judy. That's the telephone number that someone can contact her and get her to call this Selena Ebel. Over.
Okay, QSL, what's Selena's number then?
I don't have that, but according to the information that I got from this Judy does have Selena's telephone number.
Okay, QSL, chances are they don't have services down there, but if we can get somebody in the Franklin, North Carolina area, please call net control. Nobody heard, but I have that circled, sir, so if somebody comes in from that particular area, we will double back to it and get that information passed. I'll copy.
Loud and clear. Thank you, sir, for your help, and I'll be standing by. K4FPG in Tennessee.
All right, sounds good. Thank you. All right, let's go over some of the messages because there's a lot of people that are trying to get help as well, that are sending us messages digitally. And so let's first go on this one. Hello, I'm searching for my daughter, Emma Tracy. She lives at 137 Murphy Hill Road in Weaverville. 137 Murphy Hill Road, Weaverville. If anybody is in the Weaverville area and is able to attempt to that address, 137 Murphy Hill Road, please come now. Okay, nothing heard. Maybe we'll come back to that as well. Also, we want to pass along in Charlotte, Asheville. I meant to say this earlier, and it was mentioned once, but I don't think we put it out again. The Starlink sites that are currently up are in Asheville. The first one's going to be 199 Haywood Road. 199 Haywood Road, that's the Doubletree Hilton Hotel downtown. The SSID is Sortar Starlink, and the password is NC Strong, all lowercase, NC Strong. Number 2 spot is the Asheville shelter at the Ferguson Building, 340 Victoria Road. Also, the SSID is Hall Starlink, password NC Strong, all lowercase, so we got that. All right, I'm going to do just a few more. I have a few that came in on Facebook. Hello, I'm trying to find any information of family not heard in the Spruce Pines. Their name is Lisa Avery and Jeff Porter, located at 111 Harris Heights Road, and Richard Sparks at 322 Buchanan Road. Also, another address, they are at a rehab center in Spruce Pines at 218 Laurel Creek Court. If anybody has any information on Spruce Pines, I know that is an area we've been having trouble getting into with people today. So there's that. Next we have a Martha Willett, 776 Overlook Drive in Spruce. Martha Willett, 776 Overlook Drive, Spruce Pines, and Elisa Bragley from 75 Blue Haven Terrace Road in Spruce Pines. People are requesting checks on them. If anybody has heard any of these names or are in any of these areas that are able to help, please come now.
Control.
Go ahead.
This is KO4GW. I'm in Weaverville, and I can look at the 137 Murphy.
Okay, you're really scratchy, but I believe you said you could look at the Weaverville Road 1. That would be absolutely perfect. The address 137 Murphy Hill Road in Weaverville. That came through email, so if you can look at that and get back to me, I will reply to that email. Thank you.
Thank you. Was there a name with that?
Let's see, yes, she's looking for her daughter, Emma Grace. E-M-M-A, Grace, Emma Grace.
All right, thank you. This is KO4GW. I'm headed to 137 Murphy Hill Road.
Thank you very much. I'm just going to quickly reply to her voice text. We have a person on the way to check your daughter now. Sent, so she'll get that. So perfect. Okay, anybody anywhere, come now.
Contact.
Contact to go.
This is Whiskey 4 Sierra Oscar Echo. Sean, I'm in Greenville, South Carolina. I have a health and welfare request that I took off the HF.
Okay, W4SOE out of Greenville, South Carolina. Can you go with that information, please?
Right, they're looking for the health and welfare of 3 people, all one family. A Sawyer Little. I spell Sierra Alpha Whiskey Yankee
Hotel, Romeo, Uniform, November. How copy so far?
Good copy.
Their address is as follows. 232 Richmond, Romeo, India, Charlie, Hotel, Mike, Oscar, November, Delta, Road. That is Bakersville, North Carolina. At the end of the address, I have a contact phone number for a worried grandmother.
Go ahead.
That number is 843-226-0630.
Good copy. Anybody on frequency right now in the Bakersville, North Carolina area? Anybody on frequency in Bakersville, North Carolina? Come now.
This is Kilo Zero NMF. We are...
Okay, I heard a female in there and then somebody covered you with a DTMF tone. If we can go ahead and get that female in here again, please come down.
This is Kilo Zero NMF. We are in Bakersville.
Okay, if you're in Bakersville, can you check the residence if it's safe to do so?
Sadly, no. We are blocked in. Our road is out as well. We are actually in Beulah Dean, which is 11 miles southwest of Bakersville.
Okay, thank you very much. Anybody else in the Bakersville, North Carolina region? Anybody else in Bakersville, North Carolina? Come now. I have no response, sir. If I get anybody else in that area, I will pass this message along to them. QSL?
QSL, I also have a contact number and am willing to look down in this area if anyone's needed, if you would like to take it over.
Yes, go ahead.
The number is 931-217-5700. Text is best.
Text is best. Got it. 931-217-5700.
Yeah, roger that.
All right, thank you very much. Yeah, there's somebody in there pretty noisy. Go ahead.
Net Control, do you copy November 4, Echo Delta X-ray, N4EDX on a handheld?
Yes, I do. Go ahead.
Is it okay if I give this to an unlicensed operator that's going to walk up Long Branch Road, over?
Well, it's your radio, not mine, so as long as you want to give it to him, I don't see an issue with it.
I'm going to try, she's the young hiker who came out this morning. She is going to be the one going to 873 Long Branch Road.
Okay, QSL, and she's unlicensed, is that correct?
That's Roger. Her name is Emily.
Okay, tell her to give Net Control a call, just use her name, and I got her written down here, and if I will go back to knowing who it is as long as she uses her name, okay?
Roger, and I just wanted to make sure you could hear this. I'm not sure what will happen when she goes further up the valley, but we'll see. Thanks again, N4EDX.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Emily, for doing that, and we'll anxiously await your arrival to that location for that gentleman. Thank you. All right, this is K2DMG, Net Control, looking for any emergency traffic. Let's give one break. Any emergency traffic that needs to be passed. Emergency traffic only at this time. Come now. And no emergency traffic heard. Any welfare traffic, come now. All right. welfare traffic heard at this time either. So why don't we just go over just a few things here as we were going to do at 2 o'clock. I guess we'll just do it a little early, and that's okay. That means not so many people are in need of help right now, so that's a good thing. Let's break. At 10:30 today, Buncombe County officials held a press conference for Buncombe County. Officials wanted everybody to know they are not doing welfare checks at this time. They are still in a search and rescue mission, and they are not able to do welfare checks at this time. Highway 51 in Buncombe County is not accessible. Highway 51 is not accessible at this time. Break. The towns of Canton and Bryson City are under a boil water advisory. If you live in those areas, you are asked to boil water. 1 million MREs are coming per officials. That's 1 million meals ready to eat are coming per officials. There are also 20 trucks of water that are being brought into Buncombe County. So that is being moved into that area. Buncombe County government is closed Monday and Tuesday, along with the court system, which is closed on Monday. The transfer stations are open to bring garbage, but the Harmony Creek transfer station is damaged. There is no way to get into the Harmony Creek transfer station. Break. BuncombeReady.org. BuncombeReady.org for general information and to report missing persons. You can also dial 828-820-2671. Repeating 828-820-2671 to report missing persons. You are asked to leave a message there. The A&B Tech Conference Center is a place for shelter. Sorry, I had a brain fart for a minute. Shelter at the A&B Tech Conference Center located at Finehurst, 16 Finehurst off of Victoria Road. There is also Wi-Fi over there, we have been told. For medical emergencies or people that need medical care during shelters, you're asked to go to 10 Genevieve Circle. Repeating 10 Genevieve Circle if you have a medical condition. Break. The Ag Center is full at this time, but I'm told they are accepting people as long as they have pets. All people with pets, cats, dogs, and anything else you may have, must go to the Ag Center. Even though they are full, they are allowing people to sit down there, by what we have been told. Officials report that multiple private organizations are helping right now, although they had no further specifics on that. Apologies. They also report that helicopters are dropping food and water into the hardest hit areas, although they would not answer any questions about distribution sites at this time. Several tractor trailers, as stated earlier, are en route with water, and the water that Buncombe County had stockpiled away for incidents just like this was washed away. And apparently their stockpile was set up in Swannanoa, and Swannanoa has literally been wiped off the map. State is working with FEMA, and everything starts at the state. So people trying to get a hold of federal agencies is not going to work. Do not try to attempt to contact FEMA or any other federal agency. Everything starts with the state DOC, and they are the only ones that can make those requests. The National Guard is on site in multiple areas of North Carolina. I have been listening to them myself on the Viper radio system. They are up and active and working hard. They are cutting trees and doing other civil work at this time. They are not acting as a military force. The Weaverville Fire Chief was on the conference call earlier. Break. Most roads are passable within Weaverville right now, and the fire chief asked that you use caution while attempting to drive into Weaverville. The water plant is flooded and not working. They do have water techs en route to fix the issues over there. Break. No commercial water is available within Weaverville. They don't know of any drops that are happening, and again, the water system is down. Multiple water rescues have been performed, although no word of any fatalities from the fire chief on this particular call. The entire town is without power. Break. Prescription Pad, which is a pharmacy. Prescription Pad Pharmacy is open till 5 p.m. Drive-through only for emergency needs. Again, that's Prescription Pad is open till 5 p.m. Drive-through only for people with emergency needs for medication. Break. Swananoa Fire Chief was on the call. He was upset on the call, and that was obvious. As he said, the entire area is devastated. Crews are trying to get up Highway 70, but are being met with resistance. Part of old Highway 70 is gone. There is nothing left. 2 private helicopters are dropping food and water at the Harley-Davidson store right off of exit of I-40 at the Harley store and at the firehouse. No times were given for these. Break. The fire chief continued to say the old beacon site is gone. It's completely wiped away, along with multiple neighborhoods there. We have heard of multiple fatalities in that area, and that have been reported on this page. It is reported to us that there are deceased individuals in neighborhoods, and they have not been picked up yet. They are still in a rescue mission, and they are not doing recovery yet at this point. Black Mountain Fire Department was supposed to be on the call, but had technical difficulties and was not able to report. Break. Buncombe Sheriff Miller was on the call. He is reporting that 10 people are confirmed dead. 10 people confirmed dead in Buncombe County thus far. No names are being released at this time due to next of kin notification. The sheriff says numbers will increase substantially. Also, going into the highway system now, I-26 eastbound is open, and we have reports from multiple hands on this net right now that I-26 westbound is also open from the state line of South Carolina up into Asheville, although both sides are moving very slow between 5 and 15 miles an hour. 26 westbound and eastbound is closed to the Tennessee state line out of Asheville. I believe you can get up a little bit per Google Maps up 26 just north of Asheville, but by around the 19 west area it closes. 40 eastbound is open for emergency vehicles only, along with westbound has been told is open, but only for emergency vehicles. They're stopping traffic at some point near the Black Mountain area. Break. We have been told that there's fuel down in Swananoa at exit 44 and exit 53. Both of those exits are open with fuel stations that have fuel, but the lines are extremely long. Break. We have been told exit 81 off of 40 in the town of Marion has fuel. The truck stop is open, along with the Exxon Mobil station, and a few of the restaurants in that area are open as well. Also being told over in Morganton, exit 105, exit 105 on 40, that is near the Bowen Psychiatric Hospital, that there's a restaurant and fuel open in that area. That is all the information we have to report. We have not been told about another press conference at this point. When that is announced, we will pass it on to you. This is K2DMG.
Comment.
Go.
KE4RCF in Morgan, just to let you know, the city of Morgan water is coming back on now. We've got brown water, but we've got water. KE4RCF.
QSL, that gentleman's reporting the town of Morganton is starting to get water, not drinkable probably at this point due to its color, but the water is starting to flow again. Thank you, K2DMG. Report.
Back on station with cell service for relays.
Okay, there were 2 of you. One of them I heard something about cell service. Go ahead.
K4 SOT mobile back on station with cell service for relays.
Report. Station I heard. Go ahead.
This is Kilo 1 Juliet Uniform. I've got a welfare check report for Kilo 4 Zulu Alpha India. Are you still on the net?
Stand by. Let's go with that report. Go ahead with that report, and if we can get a hold of them, we will.
That's a good copy. This is Kilo 1 Juliet Uniform with a report for Kilo 4 Zulu Alpha India that was requesting a welfare check on 2 individuals in Etowah. They were not home. I spoke to their neighbor. They are doing well, in good spirits. They have not been able, one of them has cancer and has not been able to receive treatment. As I spoke to their neighbor, they were currently out looking for food at this time, but they are doing well and the community is doing well as a whole.
All right, perfect. We have that written down, and if we hear back from that gentleman, KK4ZAI, we will let him know that. Thank you very much for that information. The other station, go.
Yeah, net control, N4EDX mobile. What's the word on westbound 40? It's got some folks trying to evacuate towards Knoxville. Is there any word on 40 westbound?
40 westbound is closed. You will not be able to access Tennessee.
Roger that. Thank you. N4EDX mobile.
Net control.
Go ahead for net control.
Net control, N0SYN. This is going to sound really weird. It's high priority for me, but super low priority for what everyone else has going on. Is there a way I can get an email sent? I don't think anyone knows that I am stuck and basically without services at work, and I just want to get an email out to a Mike Wright.
Mike Wright, yes, go ahead with the email, please.
Okay, the email address is Mike, M-I-K-E Wright, W-R-I-G-H-T, at usebutton.com. That's USEBUTTON.com. And the name here is Robert Hill. He should know that Rob Montgomery and myself are unlikely to be able to work probably indefinitely.
Okay, sounds good. We have that written down, and I already have a counterpart sending the email as you were saying that. So thank you very much, and we will get that out. Net control.
Roger, this is M4ZA, and I had that message sent a little while back to
N4ZA, I'm sorry, completely unreadable. If you can try that again.
Roger, I tried it again. I had a message forwarded a few hours ago, and I wanted to talk and come back.
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I spoke with you earlier, and I'm just going back to the notes trying to figure out what it was for. Maybe just trying to find. N4ZA looking for Jennifer Lynch at 420 Hillcrest Drive. We have not heard anything back from them for you.
Roger, I thank you for getting it forwarded. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. K2DMG, net control.
Query. Net control, W4SOE.
SOE, go ahead.
Can I get the addresses and information for the Starlink site in Asheville? Over.
Yes, give me a minute to pull it up here, but yes, I'll be happy to give that to you. Stand by. Standby Hotel, let me go ahead and get this information. I was just about to key up when you did. The gentleman looking for the Starlink locations, spot number 1 is the Doubletree Hotel downtown, 199 Haywood Street, 199 Haywood Street, password all lowercase, NC Strong, one word, NC Strong, one word, all lowercase. The second spot is the Asheville Shelter Ferguson Building, 340 Victoria Road. Same thing on the password. Password is NC Strong, all lowercase. QSL?
Give me the address of Doubletree. I got one Snyder down here. I need the street address.
Haywood.
Haywood. And is there associated SSID with those?
Yes, the SSID for Haywood is Sortar Starlink, SORTOR, Sam Oscar Romeo Tango Romeo Oscar Starlink, QSL?
QSL, Sotor Starlink, is this the same for Ferguson?
Ferguson's SSID is Hall Starlink, Hall, Hall Starlink.
I copy Hall Starlink, thank you very much.
You're welcome. The other station, go.
Whiskey 4 Echo Hotel, Advance, North Carolina. I'm on the HF frequency 2 for signal report for information over.
Okay, I didn't catch the call sign. Whiskey 4 something, man. I think you were asking for signal. I do copy you. You're staticky, but I copy you. Go ahead.
Roger, the call again is Whiskey 4 Echo Hotel. Whiskey 4 Echo Hotel. There was a query from 7232 on whether or not the Burnsville Veterinary Clinic was operating. The Burnsville Veterinary Clinic was operating. W4 Echo Hotel.
Well, I can answer this from what we were told last night, that somebody was in the Burnsville area last night, and they said the veterinary hospital is standing. But I cannot verify that it is operational right now. Anybody in the Burnsville area can confirm or deny the veterinary hospital in downtown is operational today. Come now. Nothing heard, sir, but I can tell you that the veterinary hospital is standing as the report came in last night.
Okay, I'll pass that to HF. Thank you. Whiskey 4 Echo Hotel, clear and monitoring.
Kilo 4 Sierra Whiskey Lima.
Kilo 4 Sierra Whiskey Lima, go.
Roger, just wanted to pass along 2 pieces of information on Bicycle Mobile. Sorry if it's windy. I'm on Highway 70 right now between Swannanoa and Black Mountain. Pisgah Brewing has a water station. They're giving out water there.
Pisgah Brewing Company is giving out water on Highway 70. That's good news. Go ahead with the next one.
Roger, and I'm going to confirm this in just a moment, but I think maybe the Swannanoa Valley Animal Hospital may have a presence. I'm going to confirm that here in just a moment. I live on Long Branch Road, which is cut off. So I'll be checking later on tonight on the net.
Yes, we've been talking to a gentleman in that particular area, and it's completely devastated by the sounds of it. Well, we are trying to get information on a person on Long Branch Road, and we have a female that is hiking up into that area right now to try to get that information. So thank you very much for passing your info along.
Roger. Thank you, sir, and thank you for the net. K4SWL.
All right, I'm just going to repeat what that gentleman just said. Highway 70 in Swannanoa, the Pisgah
Brewing.
I couldn't read my own writing. I apologize, and I don't drink. So the Pisgah Brewing Company is giving out water on Highway 70 in Swannanoa. Repeating, the Pisgah Brewing Company is giving out water on Highway 70 in Swannanoa for the folks in Swannanoa. That is good information for you guys because you guys are hit pretty hard in that area. This is K2DMG.
Contact.
Go ahead.
Contact.
Go ahead, contact. Person asking for the contact, go ahead. Nothing heard. Anybody else? Contact. W. I got a contact and I got a W. Contact, go.
This is the Medell Amateur Radio Association W4HOG in Marion. Want to announce that we are opening up net control W4HOG on 146.985 repeater in Marion. Negative offset, tone 118.8. Again, W4HOG is opening up a net control in Marion. If anybody needs any emergency comms, they can use that frequency as well. Thank you.
QSL W4HOG on the 146.985 machine, Marion, has their net activated PL tone 118.8 for anybody in the Marion area. Again, that's the 146.985 machine with a PL of 118.8 in Marion, has their net activated for anybody that needing any assistance in the Marion area. Thank you very much. Next station, I think it was a W in the call. Go ahead.
WR8RW, Whiskey Radio 8 Radio Whiskey.
I think there were two in there. Give that a shot. WR, I think I heard.
Yes, sir. Whiskey Radio 8 Radio Whiskey. WR8RW. How copy?
A good copy. WR8RW. Go.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. I just want to take a moment to thank all of you that are doing that work on the Mount Mitchell repeater. Very much appreciated from all of your Aries colleagues in Carolina. This is Robert, WR8RW, South Carolina Aries SEC.
QSL, thank you very much for the kind words, sir. Have yourself a good day.
Contact control.
Go ahead.
This is Kilo Mike 4 Franklin McGolf. After meeting with a couple of other hams in the Grovemont area, we've decided on the 2-meter call frequency 146-520 for initial contact throughout the valley area of Black Mountain, Swannanoa, and East Asheville. If that frequency gets busy, the next over will be 146-550. We have this set up 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. at the bottom of every hour, 5 to 10 minutes to relay any information over.
QSL setting up a simplex net on 146.52 for initial contact. If that gets run over, you're going to go to 146.55. You'll be operational from 9A to 9P, giving updates every hour. Is that correct?
Yes, every hour at the bottom of the hour, 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay, QSL copy. We got that on the board here. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Line clear.
Contact.
Go ahead, contact.
KQ4NTV, Crimes Cove Road is closed. There is no way to get across. That was a message for KQ4NTR on Leela, Nottingham. The road is closed.
Okay, QSL, we got it right here. We will go ahead and try to make contact with that. Okay, and she was going after that one right there for KQ4NTR. Okay, KQ4NTR. KQ4NTR. I'll copy K2DMG.
KQ4NTR. I read you loud and clear. Thank you so much for the information.
You're welcome. I will try again tomorrow.
much.
Net control.
Go ahead for net control.
This is W4TLF in Marion. I just wanted to pass on some information.
I believe it was W4TLF. Go ahead.
Sugar Hill Road in Marion seems to have power. The BC, the Murphy gas station all seem to have fuel today. The Eagles is not open because their system is not online, so they cannot process any purchases. The McDonald's and such are open with long lines. The Spencer's Ace Hardware in Marion is currently open, and they currently have propane and some other supplies. Over.
Okay, just confirm one thing. Did you say that they can process fuel purchases and the store is closed, or they cannot process anything?
No fuel or food purchases for Ingles or the Ingles gas station.
Okay, copy that. Thank you very much. All right, thank you for that information. We got it written down.
Thank you.
Contact go.
Half an hour ago, I asked for a well check on the end of my transmission. I received a phone call from a guy down in Myrtle Beach who had 6,000 square feet of medical supplies and he is on his way to Burnsville. His question is, can he take I-26 and reach the Burnsville exit? He lives in Burnsville.
Let's see, taking 26 is closed. 26 is closed at 19. No, it shows it's open now. Yeah, it shows 26 is open at 19, so just past Mars Hill, you should be able to get off on Highway 19, and 19 will bring you into Burnsville.
Say that back to him. As soon as my transmission, I received a phone call from him, and he's not a ham. I don't know how he heard my transmission. That's a mystery, but anyway, I'll give him a call back.
We are broadcasting this repeater live on Broadcastify. We have people from all over the country and probably the world listening to us right now. But yes, just to answer your question, yes, you by what the Google map shows, you can get there from 26 all the way from the state line. It's going to be very slow for you coming up 26. And let's see, looks like an accident by what this shows, but that's eastbound, so you're going westbound. But people are reporting it is open and you can get through.
Okay, he has medical supplies, water, propane, and a lot of MREs. So he's on his way, and I'll relay the information. KG4 WYF.
All right, QSL, thank you very much, and let him know that we appreciate him bringing all those supplies up. The people there will be very thankful.
Question.
Question, go ahead.
Hopefully I'm making it in. This is 0SYN net control. The gentleman that called in talking about a net on the 985 repeater in Marion, can you read back that TL for me?
118.8, 118.8.
Roger that, N0SYN 73.
Yes, sir, 73.
Net control.
Go.
Dan, this is KO4GSM, Steve in South Carolina. I've got a relay from the HF over there at W4ODT for a welfare check, please, sir.
We can do our best. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, it's Whiskey Bravo 4, Zulu Oscar Tango. His name is Wilson. He's looking for a welfare check over in Little Switzerland. The lady's name is Beverly Rude, Romeo Uniform Delta Echo, located at 45 Una Lane. That's Uniform November Alpha Lane in Little Switzerland.
I have not heard anybody in that neck of the woods, but I'll put it out there for you, sir. Anybody in the Little Switzerland area, anybody in the Little Switzerland area section of North Carolina, come now.
KJ4PPF, Kurt from Little Switzerland area. I'm lucky to be out
Little Switzerland was hit very hard. There's still people trapped and can't get out up there. The rescuers are doing all they can to get to them. One place called Wild Acres, it's a little resort. There's 40 people trapped there, and it's going to take days to get to them. KJ4 PPS.
KJ4 PPS, thank you for that information. Are you familiar with the 45 Una Lane? Are you familiar with that particular neck of the woods?
Well, no, not really, but it's a small community. But, yeah, it's all devastated up that way. There's houses missing, trailers missing, little motel slid off the mountain. It's bad.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm not going to ask you to even attempt to go up there then, but I do appreciate the information. KO4GSM, did you copy all that?
Roger, roger. I will pass that along over there to the net control.
Thank you very much, K2DMG.
Net control info.
Thanks. All right, there's two more, and I think they're answering about Little Switzerland. There were two of them. Try to spread it out. Go ahead.
KN4WRX.
KN4WRX, go.
I've got a person with a Starlink in Little Switzerland. If that could be helpful to someone to get a relay out that's in Little Switzerland with a Starlink internet connection.
All right, go ahead and provide the address, and I'll put it out after I get that other gentleman.
I don't have an address. I just heard Little Switzerland, so I could relay something to them if that's helpful.
All right, thank you. The other station, go ahead. There was another station. I believe you were trying to contact us about Little Switzerland. If you're there, go ahead. And nothing heard from that other station, K2DMG. Comment, go.
For those folks that are down in the Hendersonville horseshoe area, Root and Bone, located on Highway 64, going east towards Brevard, will be feeding the community daily starting around 2:30 until they run out of food. I have one more break.
Okay, go ahead and repeat that just a little bit. You said Highway 64 in the Brevard community, is that correct?
It's Highway 64 in Horseshoe between Hendersonville and Brevard.
Okay, and I think you said Speedy's is feeding them?
That the name of the restaurant that is providing the meals is Root and Bone, just past Rugby Road on 64.
Okay, copy that. Thank you very much. Go ahead with the second message.
Second message is they are also partnered with a organization called Global Empowerment Mission that has set up at the Barnes & Noble at the Asheville Mall that's distributing supplies, not food, but diapers, paper goods, just general supplies that people may need, but not food.
And that's the Asheville Mall, Barnes & Nobles, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, copy that. There's a company out of Florida that is currently in the Barnes & Noble's parking lot at the Asheville Mall handing out supplies. No food, but supplies. Thank you very much.
That's my pleasure. This is K1JU. Out.
Net control.
Go ahead.
This is Kilo Oscar 4, Sierra, Charlie Sierra, wanting to do a welfare check in Burnsville.
Okay, go ahead with the information in Burnsville.
Okay, Emily is looking for her friend John Haynes, who lives on Riverwalk Drive.
All right, copy that. Riverwalk Drive in Burnsville. Do you have an address by chance?
I I do not have his exact address other than Riverwalk Drive, but I do have the contact phone number for Emily. It is 210-607-9773.
Stand by. I'm going to look that up on the map real fast. I think that address I have actually heard of yesterday. I'm just going to verify that. That's the same road here. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, man, that's not the address I thought it was. I just had to look at it for a second to verify. But I will pass that along to anybody in Burnsville. Anybody in Burnsville available this afternoon? This is K2DMG. All right, no answer from anybody in Burnsville right now. From Burnsville. That address is right next to a fire station, by the way, and I know that they probably don't have service up there, but I'm going to attempt to dial it for you and just ask about the neighborhood behind the firehouse, because it's directly behind the firehouse. Stand by. And just as I thought, the phones are down in that area. But like I said, if I hear anybody from Burnsville come in, I will pass that along.
Roger, net control. Thank you. Back to net control.
K2DMG. Somebody keeps trying to transmit with a P25 signal. I don't know if you know, but your radio's programmed in P25. If you have this frequency in analog, feel free to come back in, but you're currently transmitting on P25.
Net control.
Go ahead.
In regards, this is November 4, Tango India Zulu. Can I get more information on that Riverwalk address? Where is that?
Yeah, she's looking for a gentleman by the name of John Haynes. He lives on Riverwalk Drive, which is the community behind the Newdale Fire Department.
Okay, I'm out Pensacola. We're wiped out here. And the latest I heard on the Newdale Bridge from EOC was that was out. So I haven't heard too much listening to the EOC frequencies over here, but wanted to comment on that.
Okay, thank you. If you hear anything more, feel free to jump back in. K2DMG.
Next, Phil.
Go ahead.
Yeah, KG4GCX. Do you know if they're handing out supplies in the Mars Hill or Marshall area?
There was somebody that came in here just a little while ago that said that there was some food at the Mars Hill University. They were handing out food and supplies at the Mars Hill University.
Roger, on the Mars Hill University, handing out food and supplies. Thank you. KG4GCX.
You're very welcome, and I believe somebody said there was Wi-Fi over there as well.
Report?
Go ahead for the report.
KO4GEW. I have a report on 137 Murphy Hill Road.
Okay, let me pull that up here. That was brought in by email. All right, go ahead.
Didn't speak directly to Emma Grace, but there was a man outside the house that said that everything is okay.
I didn't catch the last part of that. You said he said that she was okay?
Affirmative. I didn't speak directly to Emma Grace, but a man outside the house said she was okay.
Okay, QSL. I'll go ahead and reply to this email, letting her know that there's a gentleman outside that says that she's okay. Thank you.
Thank you. KO4GW, clear and monitored.
Net control.
Go ahead for net control.
Yeah, this is KD4DEH. I'd like to try to pass traffic to a Kilo Z4 Golf Victor, if that's okay.
Absolutely. The frequency's yours.
Kilo Z4 Golf Victor. Kilo Z4 Golf Victor. This is Kilo Delta 4 Delta Echo Hotel. Greg, are you monitoring? Negative response. Thanks, net control.
You are very welcome, K2DMG.
Net control, KN4OLU.
KN4LOU, go ahead.
I'm wanting to do a welfare check on a Judy Rogers and Jason Carlin at 137 Chestnut Hill Cove, Waynesville, North Carolina. Phone number 828-550-0235.
You said that all a little fast. You got Judy at 137 Chestnut Cove, and you have to repeat the rest of it.
Okay, sorry. That's 137 Chestnut Hill Cove, Waynesville, North Carolina. They have a phone number attached too.
Go ahead.
828-550-0235.
All right, 137 Chestnut Hill Grove, 828-550-0235. And it was Judy and who?
Judy Rogers and Jason Carlin.
Okay, sounds good. I'm not sure if you've heard any of our updates or not, but the Weaverville Fire Chief said that most roads are passable, but they have no water and no electricity, and there has been no reports of fatalities in that neck of the woods that have been reported to us. QSL?
QSL, that sounds good. I'll report that back to the concerned party here. And just to confirm, that's Chestnut Hill Cove, Charlie Oscar Victor Echo.
Yep, that's what I got. Anybody in Weaverville right now that can just do a welfare check on this particular address? Anybody available currently in Weaverville?
K4SOT Mobile, that phone number is not active at this time.
Copy that.
Net control.
Net control.
Sorry, did you say Weaverville?
Correct, Weaverville, yes.
I'm sorry, it's the address is Waynesville.
I apologize, I must have heard it wrong. Waynesville, that is quite a ways away from Weaverville. Anybody in Waynesville, come now. Anybody in Waynesville that can do a welfare check? 137 Chestnut Hill Cove, come now.
KN4DKE, KN4 Delta Kilo Echo in Waynesville.
Thank you very much. We're looking for a welfare check at 137 Chestnut Hill Cove. Repeating, 137 Chestnut Hill Cove. We're looking for a Judy and a Jason at that address. Is that something that you can facilitate?
I'm not sure. I have to find the map, and if I can't, perhaps I can call the local PD and see if they can do a welfare check.
I'll pull it up for you on the map here. Stand by, and I'll tell you where it's actually at. Hold on one second. Alright, for the Waynesville party there, it's going to be off of Pigeon Road, which is 276. It's going to be, you're going to take 276 to Edwards Cove Road, and then you're going to make a left onto Chestnut Hill Cove. And let's see, 276 is a big road. It's going to be between Highway 215 and downtown. So it's going to be out of town, going away from town towards Woodrow. QSL?
QSL, I'm familiar with that area. I'm not sure that's accessible right now. I'll check with local PD and find out. 276, we went to the parkway and it just closed in some places because due to landslides. 215, I'm not sure. But that's a rough area over there. I'll just have to find out. QSK, the address on Chestnut Hill.
Okay, thank you. If you by chance know where the Sunburst Beef Company is, that looks like it's over on Sunburst Drive. If you know where that is, that's the closest business I can find in that area. It's going to be the road right before the Sunburst Beef Company. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. I'll try to pull that up. I'll see if I can get there. If not, I'll call the local PD and I'll get back to you in a five.
Okay, thank you very much. 73 for now. K2DMG.
Net control.
Stand by 1 sec. The gentleman, I'll be honest, I don't remember it was a male or female, that was just requesting that over in Waynesville. Can you give me your call sign?
Yes, sir. That's Kilo November 4, Oscar Lima uniform.
All right, just so I know who to call back in case he's able to get over there and get that welfare check for you. I want to make sure I knew who to call. Thank you. And the other station, now go.
Kilo 4 Juliet Zulu Whiskey, Tim and Clyde. Regarding that Edwards Cove in Waynesville, I was on Edwards Cove yesterday. I was able to get through from the Waynesville mountainside. I don't know how far past Dances you'll be able to get.
Okay, QSL, copy that. So is 276 blocked, or are you saying Edwards Cove is blocked?
You can get to Waynesville Mountain, which is the 276 from the test farm that way, but as far as going into Bethel, it's blocked.
Okay, QSL, thank you.
Control.
Go ahead.
KO4 GSM here, relay from over on the 7232 for a welfare check.
Go ahead.
Yeah, they're looking for the address over there is 1136 Elk Edward Lima Kilo Shoals, Elk Shoals Road, Burnsville. I think you had a station up there in Burnsville. It's 6 souls, 4 persons there at that site, and 2 were on the way up there. They were trying to get some information.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we already have that one. Somebody already gave that exact address here just a little while ago. I'm not sure. We're looking for it right here. But we do have that, and if we get somebody that comes available, we will pass that address.
Roger, roger. Yeah, that contact was out of New York, and I'll have to pull that back up, but I'll be standing by.
Okay, QSL, thank you.
Net control.
Go ahead. Net control.
This is N4SZF, Idaho County, K2DMG took a break. We're standing by here for any assistance we can provide in or out of western North Carolina. This is N4SZF, any call anywhere.
This is KM4ACT. My name is Don Delta Oscar November from Hendersonville, North Carolina. And we have a friend who is requesting a wellness check on her father-in-law. His name is Frederick Gibbs, G-I-B-B-S, and his address is 6 Fremont Road, Asheville, North Carolina. And from what we understand, he lives over somewhere close to the Arboretum off of 191 in that region. But that region, as you all know, the locals know, that is close to the Prince Broad River. And Ashley, her number is 828-817-5238.
Okay, Don, KM4ACT, wellness check for Frederick, and I missed the last name.
It's Gibbs, Golf, India, Bravo, Sierra, Gibbs.
QSL got that, number 6 Fremont Road, and that's in Asheville?
Correct.
Okay, we have any stations in the Asheville area near Fremont Road?
K4SOT Mobile. If you send that phone number again, I can give them a call.
After that, thank you. Yeah, her name is Ashley, and Ashley's number is 828-817-5238.
(828-817-5238).
Correct. And her name is Ashley, and she's requesting a wellness check on her father-in-law, Frederick Gibbs, at 6 Fremont Road, Asheville.
QSL, I understood Frederick's number was that, not Ashley's, so I cannot help. Sorry about that.
Yeah, but thanks anyway. But yeah, so Ashley, anybody out there, Ashley at 828-817-5238 is someone can do, is available to do a wellness check on Frederick Gibbs, her father-in-law, at 6 Fremont Road, Asheville, North Carolina.
W2WN. Station go back K2DMG.
It was Whiskey 2, Whiskey November. Are you calling me?
Negative, but nobody called you from the EOC.
Yeah, I was just calling in to get queued for a call back for some checks.
Okay, which ones were you looking for? We've got about 15 sheets here. Go ahead.
I've got 2. One is to a Janet at 317-823-2413. The other one is to a Jack at 407-461-6788. Message to both are, we're just waiting it out, we're okay.
Okay, sir, your call sign is W2WN, and where are you located, and what was your name?
My name is Bill. I'm in Spruce Pine. Legal name is Willis Hobeck.
Okay, Bill, I'm very glad to hear you're okay. We've been having a whole lot of trouble getting people out of Spruce Pines. And are you mobile at all, or are you stuck in the house?
We've got, I think, 9 families up here that got estimated 40 trees between us and Old Town Road.
Halltown Road, sorry.
Okay, if it's all right with you, I'm just going to name off some names. If you can maybe get everybody together and turn your volume up. We have had quite a few people asking about people in Spruce Pines. So if it's all right with you, I'd like to just name a bunch of names, and if any of those are possibly with you, you can speak up if that's okay.
That's affirmative.
All right, I'm just going to go through every page here and look for Spruce Pines, because we've had quite a few of them up in that neck of the woods. Here's one right here. 90 Underwood and 529 Thomas Road. The family at 529 Thomas Road. That's one of them there. I'll let you say yay or nay to that one.
No, that is, anybody with us would be on Queensway or on Apple Mountain, Apple Lane, or Continental Divide. There's only 3 roads up here.
Okay, that'll knock out all the ones that I know of then, because none of the ones I have were those street names. So, okay, thank you very much, and we appreciate you checking in, and we will go ahead and call those 2 numbers and let them know that you guys are okay.
Do you guys know anything about if and when we'll have gasoline available if we can get out?
No, we've been given no information about the Spruce Pines area. I want to confirm the first number you gave me, 317-823-2413. We are unable to make that call go through.
Hold on, I'll double check it. I'm checking this. He says this number. We're checking it to be sure.
Okay, not a problem.
Okay, boy, what about the 407 number?
He's on the line with that one right now.
Seven 258 2126.
Okay, so the new number is 317-25. If I did on keyed on access. 317-258-2126.
Yes, sir, and that's the only ones we have.
Okay, and that one should be for Janet?
That's correct.
All right, sounds good. We will go ahead and make contact with that one next.
If you have any influence, maybe you could get the radio stations to give us more reports on things like gasoline, power, those kinds of things. We don't need to hear about a lot of the other stuff they report on. We up here are pretty self-sufficient. We just need to know when and where we can get stuff.
Yeah, I agree. I was listening to the press conference earlier, and it was, until that press conference started, it was like pulling off a Band-Aid super slow, let me tell you. So I completely understand what you're going through, trying to get information. But as soon as they have it, I'm sure they'll pass it. Unfortunately, the communication network is just non-existent right now up in that neck of the woods, and they just don't have anything to pass, so they're trying to fill the airtime. Thank you, and we'll get back to you when we hear back from these 2 numbers, if you want to continue to monitor.
Whiskey 2, Whiskey November, clear.
Net control.
Go ahead for net control.
Roger. I wanted to put out that I am doing a wellness check time now in Lake Adger, A-C-G-E-R, Lake Adger. If anybody else is in need of a wellness check in that location, send traffic K4SOT.
Okay, K4SOT is currently in Lake Adger, North Carolina. That's Lake Adger, North Carolina. Anybody need a welfare check in the area of Lake Adger, come now.
Net control.
Go ahead for net control.
This is Kilo Mike 4, November India Yankee. I've got a relay from the HF.
Okay, go ahead with the call. It was KM4. I missed the rest of it, and then go ahead with the message after that.
My call, Kilo Mike 4, November India Yankee. I'm looking for a Kilo Mike 4, Tango Oscar Juliet in Burnsville. His name is Fred. Daryl, Kilo Yankee 4, Victor Sierra is looking for any info.
Okay, QSL, you're looking for KM4 TOJ in Burnsville by the name of Fred, and Daryl is looking for him. Anybody currently in Burnsville? Anybody in Burnsville that can tell us anything about a gentleman by the name of Fred, KM4 TOJ? Anybody have any info? KM4NIY, I'm sorry, nobody returned, but I'll circle it here in the book, and if anybody pops up, I know who to call on this frequency.
QSL, thank you, and I'll be relaying, I guess, for HF for a little while. Also, I'm looking for any information hold on 1 second. Candler, still looking for any information on Candler.
Yeah, I have not heard anybody from Candler today that has popped up on the air. I'm sorry.
All right, thank you very much. I'll be monitoring KM4NIY.
And for WRX.
WRX.
I've got a wellness check request for an elderly woman in Swannanoa.
Yep, go ahead, first Swannanoa.
It's for Sarah Weiss, that's Whiskey, Echo India, Sierra Sierra. She's 72 years old, 11 Cherokee Lane, that's 11 Cherokee Lane in Swannanoa, just off of the I-40 exit for Jim Branch Road.
Okay, QSL, anybody currently in Swannanoa? I know we had a few stations that were out mobile in Swannanoa looking for somebody to check 11 Cherokee Lane. Anybody currently in Swannanoa, come now.
Net control.
I had a feeling you'd chime in. Go ahead, sir.
N4, EDX, Ed, I'm in Swannanoa. I could probably be over there if the road's open in about 10 minutes.
That would be great if you would do that and report back, and we will let him know.
Roger, N4 EDX Mobile. I'll come back in when I get that way.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm also looking for a welfare check in Waynesville. Anybody in Waynesville that can do a welfare check at 186 Harmony Lane. 186 Harmony Lane, Waynesville. We're looking for a Judith Hayes. Judith Hayes, come now.
Kilo Quebec 4, November Tango Romeo.
Kilo Quebec 4, go.
Repeat the address again. That was Harmony. Is that in Waynesville itself, or is that more in cleared up area? Do you know?
I don't know. It's a digital message from a friend. 186 Harmony Lane in Waynesville.
All right, there is an area ironed up. Harmony Drive is within walking distance for me. I will head that way and see what I can find out.
Okay, thank you very much. And what was your call sign? KQ4 what?
Kilo Quebec 4, November Tango Romeo. And again, I'm looking for Judith and the last name?
Last name Hayes, common spelling. Henry, Adam, Yankee, Echo, Sam.
Copy that. Well, I've got you on the line. I have an update. I had a request in earlier for 2067 Klein Cove Road, looking for a Laylee Nottingham. She has been located and is okay, so we can take that off the list.
I will take it off the list now. Thank you. That's good news. Appreciate it. some other ones that have come in here. If we're going to pass these along to everybody. We're looking for I know exactly where this one is. We're looking for a camper off North Fork Road, approximately 1 mile before Dodd Road in Barnardsville, North Carolina. That's looking for a camper off North Fork Road, approximately 1 mile before Dodd Road in Barnardsville, North Carolina. There's a mother and 4 children that were in that camper. A mother and 4 children. If anybody is in the area of Barnardsville, come down. Nothing heard. Next one is going to be 28 Dodd Road. 28 Dodd Road, also in Barnardsville. Looking for 3 people in that area. And if anybody is in Barnardsville, if you can come now. We have 2 families looking for individuals in Barnardsville, North Carolina. Come now. Nothing heard. We will repeat these 2 again later.
Traffic info.
Go ahead.
This is W9IXX. Sitting over here at the state line on this Landrum Road off of 26 here. And it's closed right at the state line. Right at the state line, there's trees down and power lines. And people are sneaking around through the restaurant parking lot here. But this is at the state line of Landrum Road, where it goes from Polk County, North Carolina, down into Spartanburg, South Carolina, and by Landrum. Over.
Okay, QSL, can you confirm if that's eastbound or westbound?
Both directions, but they're sneaking through on the, there's a restaurant here, parking lot, and they're sneaking through here.
Okay, so 26 eastbound and westbound are technically closed at this point, but vehicles are sneaking through. Are you going to stay in that area, or are you leaving?
No, negative. 26 is fine. It's Landrum Road and Route 14. That road is what's blocked at the state line. So it's the Landrum Road, Route 14 is blocked at the state line. I-26 is fine, no, just for reference.
Okay, I was wondering how a tree down was taking it down the highway that big in that neck of the woods, because it's 4 lanes with a huge median. That makes a whole lot more sense. Landerman Road, Route 14 is closed at I-26 due to trees and lines down. Thank you, sir.
Okay, fine business. Try to do better next time.
Net control.
Go ahead for net control.
This is Kilo Oscar 4 Sierra Charlie Sierra with an update from a request from Whiskey 4 Lima Mike Yankee. Hope Kidwell has been found safe. All is good, so you can take that one off your list.
Yeah, I believe that one came in earlier this morning, so thank you very much. I'll have to go back and look for that particular one, but thank you. That is good news to hear.
Roger. KO4 SCS, clear.
Yep, there it is right there. W4LMY, are you on frequency? W4LMY, are you on frequency? K2DMG.
Whiskey 4 Lima Mike Yankee is my husband, so he's sitting right here. Thank you, sir.
Okie doke. Awesome. Thank you, and I appreciate it. We have another request for Courtney Wood at 650 Barrett Lane, 650 Barrett Lane in Nashville. This is going to be at the UMars's Given Group Home. Apparently there's no water there. She is missing at this time, and we have contact information if anybody knows where Courtney Wood is. Stand by, I'm getting more information. Okay, Okay, so all right, this is turned into something a little different. This is the Umars Gibbons Group Home located at 650 Barrett's Lane. They have 5 residents there with 2 workers, and they are looking for any sort of supplies, specifically water and it looks like food. Medication's also running low, but we can't provide that. The area is accessible, but nobody has shown up. So if anybody by chance has extra water or food, if they can maybe just bring whatever you guys can spare to 650 Barrett Lane in Asheville at the Umars Given Group Home. And thank you for that if anybody does take care of that.
Net control.
Go ahead for net control. Go ahead for net control.
KN4 DKE in Waynesville. Show us them again the details on the welfare check on Chestnut Hill Road.
I gotta find my note now. Now there it is right there. 137 Chestnut Hill Cove. 137 Chestnut Hill Cove. We're looking for a Judy and a Jason. How copy?
Yeah, good copy. I'm here now. There's a gentleman who said everything is here, so. Hold on a second. Yeah, I have a local gentleman who's going to take me to that scene. Hold on a second.
Control. Go ahead.
KC1LLJ, no comment on food or water. However, for prescriptions, there is a prescription pad open in Weaverville at 3, I'm sorry, I have the address here somewhere. 3 North Main, I believe it is. They are doing emergency prescription fills through the drive-thru.
Yeah, QSL, we have that information too. Thank you very much for passing it along.
Roger, KC1LLJ, clear monitoring.
Net control.
Go ahead for net control.
Net control, this is November 4 Zulu Lima Kilo N4 ZLK. My name is Shane. I'm possibly looking for a welfare check if that's available.
We can take the information and do our best for you. We'll put it out for anybody in the area.
Roger that, I appreciate it. Let me know when you're ready to copy.
I was born ready, my friend. Go ahead.
I like it. So it's a Kevin and Gabby and their newborn son, Nico. They're at 4 East Street in Asheville. I think that's in West Asheville. Kind of close to the river, so I'm not sure. Nobody's heard from them. Their friends have not heard from them, and they just wanted to see if there was any way somebody could check on them or if anybody's in that area. Over.
If you can repeat the street name and the street number, you broke out at that point.
Roger that. Number 4, Papa Echo Alpha Charlie Echo, 4 Peace Street.
Okay, QSL, I'll put it out right now. Anybody in the Asheville area, 4 Peace Street. 4 Peace Street. Looking for a mother, father, and a newborn baby at 4 Peace Street in the city of Asheville. I'm looking it up right now so I can give somebody better directions. Peace Street is off of, looks like State Street and Amboy Road would be the largest road in the area. Amboy and State Street area, if anybody's in that neck of the woods. And yes, it's by the French Broad River, if anybody's available. Okay, nothing heard on that, sir, but I will certainly keep it here, and if we hear anything from anybody, we will pass along. Looking at that particular house on the map, it kind of sits at the bottom of a street, but with that said, it's pretty high compared to the street below it and the river. So with any luck, they're doing okay and are just out of communication like everybody else in the area. So just looking at it here, hope everything's okay with them.
Okay, roger that. Thank you so much. I'm monitoring the 6-1 repeater here. Seeing it as moving traffic here, but I'll check back occasionally to see if you've heard anything. Thank you so much for all you guys are doing.
Thank you.
Okay, clear.
Go ahead, that other station. My apologies. Go ahead.
KN4 DKE Waynesville. A local has taken me to the GTH. I'm looking at the gentleman right now. He seems fine. There was a female name, was it Judy we were looking for? And he'd like to know who's inquiring.
KN4OLU. If I'm not mistaken, this was a request off of the ham radio HF net on 40 meters. Somebody on the 40-meter net was making sure that everybody was okay, both Judy and Jason.
I guess he acknowledges that. Anyway, everything is QRU here.
Fantastic. Thank you so very much for your information, and I will get that passed to KN4OLU. K2DMG calling KN4OLU.
KN4OLU.
Your request has been fulfilled. Both Judy and Jason are perfectly fine.
Okay, thank you. I think he was asking who was wanting to know. It was their daughter, Katie, who lives in Los Angeles, California.
QSL, daughter Katie, did you copy that? The gentleman that's in Waynesville, I'm sorry I missed your call. The gentleman that just did the welfare check in Waynesville, how copy?
Next control.
Go ahead.
This is Kilo Mike 4, November India Yankee. I've got another relay from the HF.
Go ahead.
We're looking for Richard and Michelle Harris. They're at 621 George Circle. Looking for a welfare check. They're in Spruce Pine.
Okay, and who was Richard and who?
Richard and Michelle Harris.
Okay, I got it. Richard and Michelle Harris, 621 George Circle in Spruce Pine. I've only heard from, I believe, one person in Spruce Pine today, and where they are totally cut off from everybody else. So if anybody comes in from that area, I will pass it along, but as you know, Spruce Pine was one of the extremely hard-hit areas, and it's hard to get information in and out of there. But I will pass it along if I hear from somebody in that area. QSL?
QSL, and I'll relay the most recent info you just gave me back to them.
All right, thank you very much. K2DMG.
Fox 4,
there's some really loud modulation there. Something Zulu, I think it was. Try it again.
Yeah, Fox 4, okay.
Yeah, you're having an issue there, my friend. Try to pull your mouth away from the mic a little bit, and we'll try it. It's just really overmodulated. Let's give that a shot. Nothing's copyable. Nothing's copyable. Go ahead one more time. We'll give it a shot. You got a great signal, but I just can't understand what you're saying. Okay, I can barely understand you, but I caught the Labrador, and I know what you're talking about. Labrador was last night. You were kind of towards the end of the evening there, and no, I have not heard anything on that address yet. QSL K2DMG.
Kilo 9 Tango, Sierra United.
Sierra United, go.
Kilo 9 Tango, Sierra United. I'm a storm chaser with EMS background from out of the area. We are inbound with several Starlink satellite dishes, and we're going to be available too if you guys need addresses checked or whatever. We're on the southwest side of Asheville right now. The repeater coverage isn't that great down here. I don't know if this is what I should be on or not, but do you have any recommendations? Should I just continue monitoring the net, see if there's addresses checked or what? We just got here, and of course we haven't gotten any information from the outside world, but happy to be of any assistance we can.
Well, for a mobile signal, you're doing very, very well compared to most mobile signals, so congratulations on your setup for starters, and thank you for bringing those down for the hardest hit areas there in the western side of the state. We are currently over in the very beginning areas of the western side of the state. We are in Iredell County near Statesville and Mooresville, directly north of Charlotte transmitting. You are on the 14519 machine. That sits at a little over 6,000 feet on Mount Mitchell, so it gives a hell of a footprint throughout 3 to 4, I think 4 or 5 states actually. We cover up into Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Tennessee. So this is a good frequency to monitor, but if you're going to simply stay in Asheville, there are some local repeaters in that area as well, but I'm sorry, I don't know if they're online.
Contact.
Go ahead, contact.
The West Cars repeater on Spivey Mountain in Buncombe County is active. I do believe they have a net on and off over there. I got the frequency on that.
Go ahead with the frequency and the PL.
It is 146.910 megahertz. I believe the PL is 91.3, but if you key it up, it has a robot that'll tell you.
All right, that other station that just came in, 146.91 is a local Asheville repeater, and the PL on that would be 91.5. There is no 91.3, so 91.5 would be the PL on that one.
Copy, 14691, PL 91.5. I'll check that. I'll try to keep up both repeaters. I'm going to try to find some locals and see the areas that may need these satellite dishes for internet. I think I've got 2, and another guy that's coming from the other side that has 5, so once that's done, if we can be any of assistance too, we can also let you guys know, but I'll try to monitor K9 TSU.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, my friend, I have a pretty urgent one right now. If you're in West Asheville, this particular address is in West Asheville. If you're ready to copy, I'll be happy to give it to you.
You're clear, go ahead.
We are looking at 4 Peace Street, like the peace sign, P-E-A-C-E, 4 Peace Street in Asheville. We're looking for Kevin and Gabby, and they have a newborn baby. Their house is right on the river, and it sits right at the bottom of the hill, so it's definitely not in a good spot. If you can give us any info on that, we would be very grateful.
Copy. Give us just a few minutes. I'm going to meet up with the rest of my group, and we can go check that location.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate it, sir. Just give Net Control a call when you get any info.
Info, LBJ.
Net Control LBJ. I talked to you a few times yesterday, and I can't remember if I talked to you today, but go ahead.
No, sir. This is my first time today. I just wanted to add to that the West Cars repeater is in contact with the Buncombe EOC, so they're sometimes able to pass traffic over those folks.
All right, perfect. Thank you. We got that written down on the board here, so we have that. Thank you.
Roger that, 7-6.
Net Control. Go ahead for Net Control.
Yeah, this is AG4ZL. Just be advised that the Caldwell County Severe Weather Net will be could handle traffic for Caldwell County folks if needed. If anything comes through your net, you can pass that along to us. We'll do our best. We do have access to a couple stations that do have cell phone service, and we do have mobile hams that can do welfare checks as needed throughout Burke and Caldwell County. Over.
Yeah, QSL, thank you for that information. I haven't had a whole lot of people up in that neck of the woods asking, but I will certainly have it written down here, and if we do, we'll give you a call on this frequency. What's the frequency you guys are operating on up there, by the way?
We are on the 147.330
The tone is 141.3, and it has a positive offset. We're just maintaining a standby net as needed. From what I understand, they're starting to clear a lot of the trees from the northern part around the Wilsons Creek Community College Fold. We're starting to get some evacuees moving out. Still no time frame on power or cell service. Over.
Okay, QSL, thank you for that information. We have it written down, and if we need to, we can go direct with you guys there as well. Thank you. 73 for now, K2DMG.
Roger, roger, 73.
Yeah, there was somebody just trying to get in, very, very weak signal. If you want to try it again, go ahead. I'm sorry, there's nothing copyable. I can't tell you, even if it's a male or female talking. I can hear a voice, but can't make anything out. Give a shout when you can either up your power or move that antenna up just a little bit for us.
Net control.
Go ahead for net control.
Net control, this is Kilo 4, Echo Mike Delta, the South Carolina State Emergency Operations Center. I just wanted to let you know, advise you guys that we are able to copy you guys and are here monitoring, so if you need something from us on this side of the border, please don't hesitate to reach out.
Yeah, QSL, the South Carolina EOC, thanks for chiming in today. And can I get that call sign in case we need to call you? I missed the suffix of it.
Absolutely. It's Kilo 4, Echo Mike Delta. Kilo 4, Echo Mike Delta.
Okay, K4 EMD, thank you. South Carolina EM Ops, thank you. Appreciate it. We have you written down in case we need you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, and we'll be monitoring. Let's see. K4 EMD, please. Net control, Kilo Quebec 4, Quebec Charlie Foxtrot.
Kilo Quebec 4, go ahead.
This Kilo Quebec 4, Quebec Charlie Foxtrot location is north on Highway 208, north of Hot Springs, in between here and the now infamous Nolichecki Dam Bridge. The dam is not cracked. The bridge is now open, and we're also now in service to do wellness checks in the Marshall, Hot Springs, and Greenville, Tennessee area for any needing stations of assistance.
Okay, copy that. Thank you very much. I did have somebody, I doubt they're listening anymore. That was hours ago. But somebody did come in earlier. It did take me 20 minutes to find the actual note on it. Was looking for somebody in Marshall. The gentleman that talked to me first thing this morning, are you by chance listening? The person that was looking for somebody in Marshall, come now. Negative copy on anybody. Now, if he comes back in today or when I get a break and I look through some of the notes, I may give you a call. KQ4QCF, K2DMG. Thank you, sir.
Rogers, KQ4QCF. That's a good copy. You can let anyone know just once they cross the Tennessee line, Highway 25 is open. 12 miles past Tennessee, fuel is available. Cash only. Groceries are being restocked this season.
Thank you very much. If everybody didn't hear that, 12 miles into Tennessee out of Hot Springs is available for groceries and gasoline using cash only. Tennessee is open for business. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, sir.
Rogers, Kilo Quebec 4, Quebec, Charlie Foxtrot will be clear. Good luck, everyone.
Thank you. K2DMG, net control. Net control, KN4OLU. Station, go ahead.
This is Kilo November 4, Oscar Lima uniform. I just wanted to say thank you, and if you could repeat my thank you to the person that helped in Waynesville.
Yes, I tried to get hold of him to give him another message, but he must not have the radio on right now. But if we hear from him again, I will most give him your thanks for you. Copy. Thank you very much.
Net control.
Go ahead for net control.
Net control, Kilo Foxtrot 4 Tango Delta Yankee with a personnel request.
Go ahead.
Looking for a health and welfare check for Lowell and Judy Presnell at 3796 Conite Drive in Burnsville, North Carolina. That is in the Mount Cleo and Colbert's Creek area. Lowell is diabetic. He's 83 years old. We're just trying to get no one from his family's heard from this couple, and we're trying to get a health and welfare check on them.
Okay, go ahead with that address again. I got 3796 and Lowell. What is Lowell's last name?
It is 376 Conite Drive. The last name is Presnell, Papa Romeo Echo Sierra, November Echo Lima, Lima.
Okay, and if you can phonetically give the street name, I'm not making that out either.
Kilo, Yankee, Apple, November, Igloo, Tom, Echo.
Okay, copy that, thank you. Okay, we're looking for a Lowell Presnett at 376 tonight. Thank you, and that's in Burnsville. We've had a whole lot of requests for Burnsville, as we know how hard Burnsville was hit. We will, if we hear from anybody in Burnsville, we will certainly pass this information along. Anybody currently listening in Burnsville, come now. All right, nothing heard out of Burnsville right now, but if we hear from somebody, we'll pass this one along with a few others that we're holding from the Burnsville area. Thank you very much, K2D.
Net control.
Go ahead for net control.
I've been away from the radio for a second. Are you waiting on a specific call or past traffic?
You can wait. You can pass traffic. Go ahead.
This is KO4PHH. I have requested a well check on Hellfeather Lane in Chandler. My wife said she thought she heard my call sign while I was away from the radio.
Negative. We did not give you a call. We've had no response from anybody in Chandler today.
Okay, thanks for the feedback. I will be in Burnsville tomorrow. I've been deployed up there. I'm going to set up a station there, try to communicate with you guys.
Okay, QSL, yes, we will have the net back up tomorrow.